So we come down onto the yoga mat and let's take these few moments and rest the body down. We surrender down and we let go. We find a still place, quietening in, a turning in, without the distraction of movement, extraneous activity. We can start to really tune in to how we feel in this moment, the breaths, the body. So start with that which is most tangible, the physical body. Realign it, rebalance it, move it if you need to, readjust it until we feel as balanced as we can. If we start at the feet, backs of heels, hip distance, let the feet drop, bend the legs up if there's any pressure in the lower back. Legs out long, they're heavy, so if there is any pressure in the lumbar spine, bend them up. Notice what the feeling of release occurs. Switching on. If we're keeping the legs long, then feel the calf muscles spread. Backs of knees lengthen. And then backs of thighs or buttocks reconnect to the mat. Where's the feeling? If you've bent the legs up, feel the feet on the mat, feel the front knees elongated, and then feel it's where the buttocks and hips connect down. So wherever we're up to, feel the legs, the connection or non-connection, what's the sensation? Are there balanced feelings or differences through the legs? And then across the back of hips and pelvis, balanced or different. Come up through the curve of the lower back, feel where it lifts away from the mat. Come up where you feel reconnection through the middle back. Reconnection through shoulder blades. Feel the right side back to the left side back, balanced or different. So really focusing inward. Notice these sensations, fine-tuning, balanced or different. Down the backs of arms to backs of hands. We turn the palms up, the fingers curl in naturally. There's a softening. Tuck the chin down, elongate the back of the neck. Feel the weight of the head surrender. The back body, backs of arms, backs of hands. Then down the back body to the buttocks. Down the back of legs to the feet. And feel all the parts of the body connected down. Focusing into the body, into these areas that connect down. If you notice your mind wants to wander outward, bring it back to breath and body, not letting it go out to thoughts and sounds. Really turning our focus inward, tuning in to what's here in this moment. Any thoughts arising, then let them go, come back to breath. Mind wanders out to sound, bring it back to breath. Eyes are closed, minimizing the visual. Can we stay present? Start to deepen the breaths. Feel where the expansion and opening occurs. Feel the relaxation, the exhale releases out, surrendering the breath, softening. When you're ready, moving the feet in time with the breaths, point the toes, inhale, flex the feet, exhale, inhale, point, exhales, flex, your timing, your breaths. Next time you breathe in, point the toes, drop the big toes into touch. Breathe out, feet roll out. Breathe in, toes roll in, touch together. Breathe out, feet roll out, full circles. Next time the toes meet together, keep them together. Deeper breath all the way up through the body. Keep sipping the breath in, chest lifting, try and scoop the belly out, chin tucks down, hold in for as long as you can. And then sigh the breath out, feet drop out, surrender completely. And then breathe in, toes rolling in the opposite direction, connect. Breathe out, rolling out. Twice more round in this opposite direction. Last rotation around, bring the toes all the way back into reconnect. Touch together, and again, deeper breath all the way up through the body. Keep sipping the breath in, scoop the belly out, chest lifting, chin tucking. And then sigh the breath out, feet drop out, surrender. A moment more, turning the focus inward. Using these quiet times to connect inward. Not letting the thoughts wander into the past or future. Presence in this moment. So we let go of old ways, old thoughts, old beliefs. Being new to the present moment. New to the experience of now. And then push out through the heels, stretch up the legs. Inhale, right knee comes in, reach for it. And then exhale, roll up forehead towards your knee. And then inhale, we lower the head down. Squeeze the knee to the chest, shoulders down, ribs down, chin down. And exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left leg in, reach for it. Exhale, roll forehead towards your knee. Inhale, lower the head down, chin down, shoulders down, ribs down, knee presses down. Exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale again, right leg in, reach for it. Roll up forehead towards the leg. Move the knee a little bit longer, keep rolling towards it, strengthening, keep breathing. And then rolling down, bring the knee to the chest, squeeze it in. And exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left leg in, reach for it. Exhale, roll forehead to your knee. Knee moves long, keep breathing, rolling towards it. Relax shoulders and neck, make sure it's arm and core. And then roll back down. Squeeze the knee down, chest down, shoulders down, chin down. And exhale, arms and leg release. Take the arms wide to the side, toe the palms down to the floor. Bend the legs up. Heel and toe the feet out to the edge of the yoga mat. Drop your knees in together. Keep walking the feet out. Little toe side of the feet edge might come off. That's okay. Let the knees drop in, internal rotation. Breathe into this feeling. And then when you're ready, exhale fully. Bring the knees back up in line with the hips. Adjust the feet for letting the knees swing to each side for the easy twists or windscreen wiper legs. Exhale, knees to the right, face to the left. Pause for a moment, press sides of feet, engage into the legs. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the left, face to the right. Again, press the feet for a moment, tuck tailbone. And then inhale, come all the way up to center. Exhale, knees to the right, face to the left. Press feet, engage and elongate. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees left, face right. Press the feet, tuck the tailbone, engage, lengthen the legs. Inhale, center. Keep it going, knees right, face left. Press the feet, engage length, stretch the knees. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees left, face right. Press the feet, work the knees longer, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, center. Knees right, face left, stay on this one. If it's easy enough for you, right foot on top of that left thigh. Make sure you're not excessively arching the back and it's not pinching from the sacroiliac joint or lower back. If you're creating an excessive arch and there's a pulling at the lower back, put the foot off. We want the stretch on the front and top of this left thigh, not behind the back. Keep breathing into where you can feel it, protect where you can. Let the right foot slide back onto the mat if it's on top of the leg. Then full exhale, flatten the belly, the ribs, the upper chest. When you're ready to breathe in, up to center, knees and face. Second side, knees left, face right. So again, noticing if it's easy, put the left foot on top of the right thigh. If it's just a pulling being created at the lower back, put the foot underneath again. We want the stretch on the top or front of the right leg, not at the lower back. Breathe into this feeling. Press the feet, engage the depth, the length. And then exhale fully, flatten the belly, flatten the ribs, flatten the chest. And then inhale up to center. Bring the knees up into the chest, wrap the arms, rock the body side to side, massaging, mobilizing, noticing how that is for you. Back to a still point when you're ready. Chin tucks, let the head rest. Neck long. Shoulders down. Knees hugged in and breathe. Exhale fully, let the arms release. Roll to your right, up on the hands and knees into your 4-point position. As soon as you're here, start with a neutral spine. So let's take a moment and really feel is the spine neutral. So for a moment, just drop the back down like what we do on an inhale. Just pause there for a moment. Notice how that feels, the dropped feeling. Now round the back up to the ceiling as actively as you can. Round it up, chin in, breathe into that feeling. Now in between these two positions now, bring the spine back to neutral. And then feel where it is in this neutral position. Is it natural curve? You haven't slumped, you haven't rounded. Balance the curves. Feel that neutral position. Really focus inward to get that alignment. We have to be present in the moment. And then inhale, dip the spine again, look up. Has it changed? And then breathe out, roll the spine and look in. And notice as this position changed, and we were more aware, we're protecting, not just dropping. Inhale as we dip, so we don't just collapse the back, feel the spine move, control it, hold it through the sequence. Roll it from tailbone to crown of head, feeling vertebra by vertebra, the body moving, the spine moving. In time with the breaths, inhale again. Pull the chest through, not just dropping or collapsing one area of the back. And then roll it again. Really mindful, we have to be present, focusing inward. One more, your timing, your breaths. When you're looking at the belly button, stay there. Shoulders broader, chin in deeper. Knees and feet press, and a sense of knees pulling forward. Keep breathing into this feeling. And then an easy down dog. Exhale, navel to spine. Tuck the toes, lift up off the knees. Walk it out on the spot where you need. Bend and straighten the legs. Swing the hips side to side. Shoulders, neck. Mobilize it where you can. Spread the fingers out. Press the palms of the hands. Really activate. When you're ready for the stillness, hold into the stillness of the posture. And as we worked with last week, engage the posture, not just collapsing. Subtle changes, switching it on. Breathe into these feelings. Notice where they occur for you. Slow the breath. Steady and calm. Next inhale, take the right leg straight back. Keep the hips square, flex the foot, keep the ribs in, the shoulders broad. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back, strengthen. Then step right foot through, left knee down. Wide arms and up, reach up, keep the arms up, come into your hips into the lunge. Not jamming in the back or collapsing, feel the core body working, supporting you. Front ribs contained, hips balanced, legs working, reaching. Slow breaths in and out. One more breath, reach up, wide arms and down, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance, push off from that back foot, hold the elbows. Bend the legs a little more and really get ribs on thighs. And by bending that little more, feel how stable we are. And then feel the stretch that we can just sort of soften rather than really trying to engage it. Surrender and soften, enjoy that feeling. Then you can straighten and bend the legs, you can swing the body around the legs, you can mobilize it. Where's the feeling for you? Bring it back to stillness when you're ready, centered on the legs, and let the arms drop. Wide arms come up, easy clasp of the hand, arch the chest up, stretch up, keep breathing. Make sure you feel it's the front body lengthening, not dropping in the back body. Feel that difference, keep breathing into it. And then wide hands onto the hips, close the eyes, be still. Hands on the hips, do they feel balanced? Down through the legs and into the feet, is there balance? Notice if there's differences, tune into these feelings. From the feet, make subtle adjustments if you need. And then back up through the legs, unlock knees, press feet down, feel leg muscles strengthen. Hips, pelvis, not falling under in the pelvis or tilting, neutral alignment. Natural curves through the spine. Shoulders relax into the body. Chin in, back of neck long. Feel the breath, feel the body. Slow, steady breaths in and out. When you're ready for Tadasana, bring the right foot around, open the eyes and place it inside edge of your left leg. Once the foot's placed, hands on your hips, are they balanced? Wide arms for stability, heart center if it's easy. Press the thumbs to the sternum, tuning inward, feel the heart rate. Feel the pulse rate. Feel our breath rate. And this morning, simply release it off and change sides. Easy transition to your second side. Left foot lifts, place it inside edge of that right leg. Shoulders down, spine lifting, hips balanced. Wide arms for balance, heart center if you quit. Thumbs against center, chest, sternum. Can we feel our heart? Can we relax the shoulders? Can we feel the breath, tuning in, focusing in? Presence in this moment. No recreation of past history, let it go. Hands on the hips, knees let the foot release down and shake it out. Roll shoulders, shake legs. Me trying to let go of my past history and normal sequencing. When you're ready, coming to stand tall, close the eyes, Tadasana. Toes to heels, are we balanced? Spine lifting. Tongue in the mouth soft. Slow the breaths, gentle and calm. Turn the palms out, stretch the fingers long. Sweep up, clasp the hands, turn up, arch up, stretch up. And then wide arms and down. Backs and hands to the floor, head heavy, arms and shoulders heavy. Bend the legs a little more and feel what changes. Surrender as much as we can. Then push through the feet, pull the chest long up on the fingertips in front. Find the balance point. Left leg lifted out behind you. Keep tailbone to crown of head in one line. Right arm wide, left arm wide. Come up and balance to where you can. Push into that right foot. Find your balance point, your strength. Can we put hands on hips, bend the right knee and step the left foot out for high lunge. Come up to the high lunge. Bend the back knee slightly. Just unlock it and push into the feet as if you're really trying to stretch the mat. Push down, engage. You feel the glutes activate. Wide arms and up. Reach up, look up if it's easy. Now straighten both legs up. Stretch up, reach for the ceiling. Wide arms and down. Step it back to down dog. Take the buttocks up, reach back. Find that slight difference in the posture. Engage it a little differently. Where could that be for you? Slow the breaths into the feelings. Notice the subtleties, the changes as we hold. Inhale, left leg straight out, flex the foot. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back, make it strong. Then step left foot through, right knee down. Wide arms and up, reaching up. Keeping the pelvis as balanced as we can, just keep reaching up. Pushing into foundations, finding that opening. Ribs in, core held, not dropping or collapsing. And then one more breath, reach up. Wide arms and down, step it forward. Push off from the back foot, feet hip distance. Hold the elbows. Bend the legs, ribs on thighs. And then just nodding the head yes, tucking the chin in and then let it relax. Let the head drop to its neutral position and then side to side nod. And then bring the head back to center, just let the body drop and surrender. Let the arms drop. Push down through the feet, make sure they're active. Wide arms coming up. Unnatural clasp with the hands, so other little finger outer edge. Palms turn up, arch the chest up, open up. And then giving yourself a big bear hug, let the arms release, wrap around. And give yourself a big hug, round your back out, tuck your chin in. If you're trying to pull the shoulders broad across the upper back, tuck the tailbone, bend the legs. Second side, so notice which arm's on top, and then wide arms, reach up, clasp, turn up, arch up. Second side, other arm on top. Consciously remembering which arm, swap it over, round the back out. Push the chin into the back of the neck. Tuck the tailbone, bend the knees. Lengthen and broaden the back. All the way up to the ceiling. Clasp the hands, arch up, stretch up. Remember, careful you're not dropping in the back or neck, but opening the front body. Make shifts and changes where you need. Wide arms to the mat, let backs of hands drop beside the feet. Head heavy. Again, nodding, chin in and up, and then relax. Nodding the head yes. Then let the head surrender and then no. And then back to being centered on the legs, surrender. Lift your chest, extend your spine, and then find your focus point to balance. Right leg lifts out behind you. Tailbone to crown of head, one line. Left arm wide, right arm wide. Lift up, engage. Hands on the hips. Can we step the right leg out, coming up into a high lunge. Bend the back knee, push through the feet, drive through the feet. Really switch on. Shoulders balanced above the hips so we're not falling away. Then take the arms up. Give yourself a moment, drive down through the feet, really push down into them. And then reaching up, lift the legs up, the spine up, reach to fingertips, elongate. And then wide arms and down, we step back to down dog. Take the buttocks soft, stretch it back. Unlock those knees, unlock those elbows. Subtle lift and adjustment to where you normally go to. Feel the change that you create. Breathe into the opening, the lengthening. Exhale fully down to the knees. Dip the spine looking up. Child pose when you're ready. Either stack the hands or arms beside the feet, palms turn up. Forehead resting wherever we get to. Chin in and up, back of neck long. Tailbone tucks under. Feel where there's length. Down through the shins, firm the lower belly, roll up, keep the chin tucked all the way. All the way up to neutral, give yourself a moment. Subtle adjustments, lengthening, balancing. Come up high kneeling if you're not already there. Take the right foot off to the side. Left hand out other side, Parigasana. Take the right arm up and over, stretch it long. Pull the hips forward, pull the ribs in, top arm reaching, finding your length. Arm sweeps down, bring the hands up onto the hips. Once you're there, left arm goes up. Push away from the right foot and lean to it. Try and bring this right hip and thigh down and in. Pressing from the foot. And exhale, the arm sweeps down, lift the right foot in front, low lunge, keep hands on the hips and coming into the lunge, keeping the hips balanced. Feel where the stretch opens for you. Keep breathing into this feeling, balancing pelvis and legs. Foundations. Where's some length, where's some opening? What does it feel like for you this morning around the hips, legs? Are you balancing? And then reach the hands down inside edge of right foot, turn it out, shuffle it long. Left knee out longer, however you can get there. Down onto the forearms if it's easy for you. Keep lifting the body long. Engaging into the stretch. Focusing in. Exhale fully, walk the hands in, pull the toes back, hand outside edge of leg. Heel digs in, buttock pushes away, stretch long. And let the foot come down, sink in deep, round the upper back onto fingertips, tuck the chin in. Keep the right foot flat and then just take the buttock back long again. Keep the foot flat and then bend into it again. And then push away again, keep the foot flat. And then bend into it again. And bring it back. Come into the lunge again, stay here, round the back, forehead onto the knee. Then arch the chest up, look up, fingertips on the floor, but try and pull the upper chest. Now bring the body up so you're more neutral. Roll the shoulders and reach the fingertips down to the floor. Push into the foundations. Could we tuck the toes, lift off the back knee, up into a high lunge, reach the arms up, stretch up. Wide arms and down and step back to your down dog. Take the buttocks up, stretch back. Unlock knees, unlock elbows, push away, elongate. And exhale fully down onto your knees. Gentle dip of the spine, looking up. Buttocks back to heels, surrender, stack the hands or arms beside the feet. Tuck the chin in and up. Tuck the tailbone under. Surrender and soften. Exhale fully, press the shins down, roll back up. Vertebra by vertebra, press down to rise up. Head comes up last, and again notice the feelings, neutral alignments. And exhale fully up to high kneeling when you're ready. And this time left leg out, left foot out wide. Right hand down opposite side, left arm up and over and stretch long. Pull the hip forward, the ribs in, top arm reaching, keep breathing. Exhale, the arms sweeps down, coming up, hands on hips. Find your balance in them. Right arm up and lean to that left leg. Now push away from that left foot as you lean to it. Try to bring the hip down, balancing. Rotate the thigh internally. And the top arm sweeps down. And once you do, left foot comes out in front. Hands on hips and we balance off. So really feeling what's happening through the pelvis. Hands on hips, are they balancing? If that left hip pitches out or up, can we bring it down and in? Keep breathing into this feeling as we push into the foundations, engaging. Subtle adjustments, holding into it. And reach the arms up, stretch up. Hands down the inside edge of the front foot, toes out, knee out. Slide it longer, shuffle the back knee out longer, lengthen in. Hold the head up, make sure it's not collapsing. Shoulders back, lift the ribs up, lift the navel up, lift the pelvis slightly, not just dropping on the hip. Engage the foundations, front foot, back knee and foot. Switch on so we're not just collapsed. And now it takes a bit more energy. Exhale fully, walk it in and up. Pull the toes back. Half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Heel digs down, body presses back long. Chest lifted, chin tucked. Foot comes flat to the mat, knee above the heel. Round the back, fingertips, tuck the chin in. Push down to broaden. And then mobilize it, keeping the foot flat. Push the body back. And then bend forward. And again, push away, push back, keep the foot flat as you do. And then lengthen forward. And again, push back. And then lengthen forward. Stay again, chin in, forehead on top of knee. If you're in front of the shin, you need to round the back higher, get the broadness across the back. Then pull the chest forward, looking up, arch up. Feel the chest, the upper stretch, near the collarbones and the neck lengthening. Then lift the body up taller to push away from foundations. Roll the shoulders down and back. Stretch the fingertips down to the floor. Tuck the toes, lift off the back knee. Then take the arms up, reach up. Push through the foundations and stretch. Reach up, lengthen. Wide arms and down, and we're back to down dog. Take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Slow the breath, steady, calm. Subtle adjustments as we hold into it. Walk the hands back to the feet. Hold the elbows, surrender, forward fold. And then let the arms drop, bend the legs a little more. Protect the lower back if you need to, extend out. Otherwise round it up. So pushing down to roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Once you're all the way up, give yourself a moment being still. What do we feel? Is there balance? Is there length? Focusing inward to really notice what's here right now. The energy of the body, is there lightness and spaciousness? Is the mind calm within, quiet and still? Focusing on breath and body, keeping us present in this moment. Soften the knees, step one of the legs out, so we've got a comfortable wide stance. And then when you're ready, right foot turn it out 90 degrees. Bring the arms up. Look to the right and reach to your right, leg, ankle, foot. Big toe bind if you get there, and lengthen. Engage the stretch, engage the opening. Slow the breaths. And then look down, bend the leg a little, push to come up. Release the arms and turn the feet to the left. Arms up, shoulder height on the inhale. Reach to that left leg, ankle, foot, big toe bind. Find the opening in it. Press into the foundations. Where's the posture? Second side. Lengthening, balancing, connecting inward to it. Bend the leg a little, push to come up. Turn the feet forward, hands on hips. Lift the heart, pivot from the hips, so bend the legs as much as you need. Keep the spine neutral and come down through those legs as deep as we're comfortable to do. Feet press down, then keep the legs lengthening or bending, keeping the spine long, sternum long. So front body, sides and back of body all balanced. Foundations balanced. Up through legs to hands on hips, are they balanced? Shoulders, collarbones broad and balanced. Rise up parallel to the floor, left hand under the face, right arm up, turn up, twist to it, open up. And then second side, left hand down, right arm up. Release the hands down, come in under the legs, as much length as you've got. Keep walking the hands in underneath you, coming down through those legs. As the hands come back further, push them forward. That momentum will stop you falling forward. So the hands press down and forward. Neck long, spine long, legs long. Lift your heart, extend the spine, downward facing dog, swivel it around, find your stretch. Slow your breaths. Down to rest when you're ready, coming through to sit. Cross the legs, swing them, whatever works to come easy cross legs. Prop the hips up if you're falling away, and then twist looking around behind our right shoulder. Bring the face, the chest back, the shoulder back. Feel the chest and body rotate, the belly and the back. And then face forward, body follows and sweep around to the left. Shoulders and chest coming around. Make sure we're not falling back. Lifting and lengthening. Face forward, again, body follows all the way to the right. Inhale, face forward, body follows, then all the way to the left. Face forward, body follows. Assist the legs to come up, bring them long. Rub down, shake out, do whatever you need to. Legs back, shoulders, neck, mobilize. And then when you're ready, we're laying down to the mat. Use the body, roll it down, support yourself if there's a lower back issue, and ease down onto the mat. Palms turn up, feet drop away, close the eyes, be still. Feel our entire back body surrender. Let the breaths gently flow. What do we feel? What can we witness in this moment? Balanced, realigned if we need to. Surrendering. How does it feel to surrender? Each exhale, feel a letting go. If we're gripping or holding anywhere, tightening, can we let go? mind has wandered, bring it back. Start to lengthen and deepen the breaths. As the breaths deepen, rub thumbs and fingers, wriggle toes. Open, close hands, flex feet back and forth. Circle joints, ankles, wrists. Opposite direction in your time. And stretch out when you're ready. Three times stretching out and then coming up to sit. Make sure the shoulders balance above the hips, spine is propped up. If knees are higher, hips higher to get the knees to drop. Take a few moments, reposition, realign, not falling out in the lower back. Tuck the chin in slightly, back of neck low. Slow the breaths. The mind is one with the story, bring it back. Wide arms, sweep up. Connect the hands together, touch to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips. As we move through life, we have kind words. And then hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Folding forward, stretch long. Rock it out or be still, your choice, however that is for you. When you're